Previously on The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky the Third.
Perhaps the Lord of Phantasma decided the Colonel just wasn't sexy enough and anything else, and prepared that strapping uniform for him to bring him here. Yeah? Anybody? No, just me? Just old horny Olivier? Yeah? Does that mean I too am the only one addressing him with my eyes? No? Me? Just anyone? No? Man, fuck you guys.
And now back to...
Rapidly returning to the series!
Hello! NicoB! Back with some more The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky the Third. When we last left off, we had to look back on Zin and Kilika, as Kilika was offered a job to work in Calvard, which would also mean that she get to see Mr. Zin a little more often, because that's where he's headed. And she took one look at that big, thickened sausage of a man and said to herself,
Hell yeah, boy, I want some of that! Give us some flapjacks!
What?
I mean, yes, I'd like to accept the job. I'm coming to go with it!
Babies are gonna get made, guys. It's happening. I can already see the future. They're gonna be the parents to some like super buff protagonist in a later Trails game. I'm calling it right now.
But with that, we managed to essentially get caught up with the doors, which means back to the metaverse again. Fighting enemies and acquiring more sealing stones. Wonder what's gonna be in this one. Oh my God, Richard, what the hell?
Yay, Richard! Everyone loves Richard!
Except for me. I hate myself. I suck. I'm the worst.
We love you, Richard!
Fuck you. Stop loving me. I'm terrible. Stop it.
And oh my sweet good Lord, is that Potter Mater? Oh my God, holy, okay. This is definitely a significant one, which we're gonna be opening here in just a second.
Yeah, if we're about to unseal fucking Ren here, I really thought we were just gonna save that plot point, really. Like this game was just gonna be mostly Kevin's story and then a bunch of side stuff that may or may not be significant to the next game or later games. It's just like little things to tie in there. But I will say, for the most part, just looking at how the events are here, it's not like I don't think they're interesting or that they're bad or anything like that. Just more that it seems like I don't know how necessary it's really gonna be to have that, you know, that closure with Chloe. Like it's nice, but but do we need it? I mean, it was just a nice little extra bonus thing. Or having the flashback with Estelle and Joshua, because we already kind of knew all that, but it was still cool. We know how much was Sherazar's flashback in Aina super necessary. Tita's is like, it's nice, but I could have gone without knowing her mom. The boys in Agate, great again. Funny enough, I actually think that of a lot of these, one of the most potentially significant ones was actually the one with Zin and Kilika. But even that, I don't actually know. It really depends if we ever see Kilika again after this, or Zin. I can't imagine we don't, but I have no idea. And Annalise getting the sword from Cassius, cool, but that's what I mean. Like, a lot of this feels like fluff. But if we're about to get some fucking Ren shit here, I mean, unless we leave this place and they're like, oh, now once you leave Phantasma, you will forget all the things that happened here, which if they do that, I will hate this game. I'm not gonna lie. If they do that at the end of this game, I might end up hating it. And then I'll be like, oh, fuck, now I see why everyone says this. I'll be so mad. Don't do that. Please, God, please don't do that. Please let everyone remember everything that happens here and carry it into later games. Because, this is significant, being able to run into Ren again. Because we have literally didn't talk to her until even after we beat her in her boss fight. She left. We didn't see her at all at the end of the game. And Tita has literally been working up to talk to her. And Estelle also. It's just like, oh my God. So yeah, this is exciting. But you guys also had some responses to that. And someone actually a really good one about the whole story bits and everything being optional or not was Sinitar, who last episode said, well, some of these stories might seem optional and not really important. A lot of them are set up for future events. It's kind of like the Cornelius series, and every book it's series in these games, really. A fun little story for you to enjoy and half forget, only for it to come running from around the corner with a knife 5 games later. I like the way you phrase that. Oh, she seems to be fine, just silent. And that's what I'm hoping for. To be honest, I feel like how significant this game will be really will depend on the retrospect, right? Of me going down the line playing later games. It's gonna be hard for me to know even by the end of this game how significant it was, other than obviously Kevin's role, but I don't even know if Kevin's gonna come back because this is where things get kind of weird, right? We're done with Trails in the Sky after this game. This is it. And I know that every game has its own like focus of protagonists, right? It's not always the same group. It's not like, oh, well, now Estelle's the start of the next game and then one after that and forever and ever. No, it's usually like, I think that's what sort of separates the games in some way, but they're still chronological, right? And I still imagine we're probably gonna get characters that show up later on, I hope at least. But as someone who has yet to experience that, I don't exactly know how it functions. Just that, you know, on the cover of the box for some of these games, you're not seeing Estelle and groupie, right? You're seeing totally different folks. So until I see it, I don't really know, but that is good to hear. I'm glad to hear that even if it's maybe not the immediate next game, at some point, some of this stuff might be really important. Like whenever we go to Calvard, which is not even gonna be the next game, right? Next series is gonna be the Crossbell stuff. So Sinitar, thank you so much for your incredibly hopeful comment. And here's that reason you are comment of the day. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing how things go after I'm done with this, after Trails in the Sky is totally finished with this game. Just to see, all right, once I hop into the Crossbell stuff, you know, like how will things change with new characters and any returning characters, or how will it tie in? How distinct will it be? Because I hear a lot of people say they start with, like, for example, Cold Steel, right? And they're not like totally lost. And the only way that's really possible is that there's not so much continuity that you just can't even keep track of everything, right? Or they're at least good enough at referencing older events. That's why I imagine these still must be relatively self-contained stories that just have a shit ton of like legacy and history for those who will really appreciate it and will see it and understand it and be like, oh fuck, look at that. But is it actually necessary? Who knows? I'm so glad I started with this though, you know, from Trails in the Sky, because I'm just really, I get it. Like super hard, right? Why people like these games and these characters. But I tell you, man, I really like, I hope that some of these characters don't just disappear forever after this game, you know? I'd love to say that I hope everybody comes back, but I don't know. It might not be the case. It might only be like, we might only get Estelle and Joshua, but like maybe not Agate or Tita or Chloe. Oh man, that'd be so sad. But at the same time, I guess you could also say their stories have also kind of wrapped up in some way, right? So maybe I shouldn't be too disappointed by that, but I don't know. That's what I mean. This is what makes this discovery so interesting to me. Is just how does Trails handle its chronology once you get outside of it, the scope of an arc or an area like a Burl and Crossbell, etc. Anyway, another thing you guys mentioned to me is apparently Richard here is completely busted. Like he's actually completely fucking insane. His moves or crafts are like so fast that he can just like keep casting them again and again and again. So if I put like shit on him, like I think I have most of them on Joshua right now. Yeah, like the auto CP up and CP recovery up. He just is like a god. Like he just won't be able to. You won't be able to stop him from attacking. Or so I think I might try that because that just sounds hilarious. At least at some point. I mean, first we got to do this shit, man. We've got a ceiling stone. Oh man, this is gonna be big.
Oh boy!
Of course, Stell's the one to hold it up here. This is... Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect from this. He's got so many people here now. Little baby! In the fetal position.
Can't believe it. It really is Ren.
So she's fast asleep.
Papa, Mama, why?
Ren. She pulls out a scythe and fucking just slices Estelle's head off. Damn it! She didn't learn anything. Fuck!
Where am I? Oh, this is just a dream. Ren. Stell. Joshua and Tita too. What a nice dream this is. Ren!
Big hugs.
Oh, silly Estelle. You're supposed to be older than me. You shouldn't be acting like a clingy child. You're so warm though. And you smell so nice. Ooh! Maybe it's Maybelline. It's almost like this isn't a dream at What's going on? Ren, what are you doing here? No, never mind that. What am I doing here?
That's a good question, little buddy.
It's okay, Ren. I'm going to explain now, so try and stay calm, okay? You've got a pamphlet. You see, we're not sure how. Don't come any closer! If you take another step towards me, I will kill you!
Now, see, that's the response I was sort of expecting. I'll try and handle this, Estelle. Do you mind taking a step back?
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Wasn't expecting to see you for probably at least another game series. Maybe till the crossbow arc, or maybe like way later? Like really, I thought we were gonna put this plot point off for a while.
I'm happy to see you again, Ren. How have you been all this time?
How's that any of your business? You're just as bad as Estelle is, Joshua. Why would you two leave me alone to follow me around?
I mean, kind of hard to avoid it this time. You were literally a roadblock in our path. We had to free you to open the gate. I figure you must have noticed. You're right. For the past few months, we've been traveling around trying to find you. Oh. I don't think they actually clarified that. They said they were going on travels, but not specifically to find Ren. I don't think they did. I don't think they even said that at the end of the last game. Just there were things that they need to do, right? Go on a journey. What? We're in crossbow at the moment too. Are we getting warmer? What? Oh, well, okay. Well, there you fucking go, Nico. There they fucking go. They're totally showing up next game. Like, hey, listen, I know you might be like, Nico, no doubt they're gonna show up. Like, no, dude, I have no idea this is just gonna work. They could very easily, have characters be on break, you know? Like, they'll disappear and then they'll come back later. I could totally see them doing that in this series. Even Estelle and Joshua. And why would they do that? Because we're going to be focusing on totally new characters, right? They don't want them to come in and steal the limelight. I absolutely would understand that. Would I be bummed? Yeah, I mean, a little bit bummed, but I understand. I get why. But I mean, but that's where I'm going. So right? I think it'd be hilarious if they all right, well, you're not crossbow anymore, so we don't need to go there. And then we don't see him.
Your crossbow? Why? What do you want to find me so much?
Just want a chance to talk with you. We heard from a reliable source that you haven't been back to Ouroboros since we last fought. Is that true?
What's that got to do with either of you? All I want to do is be left alone. I don't want to talk to either of you. I don't want to see you. So why would you just leave me be?
Because...
Sorry, Ren. This one's on me. Ever since you flew off, I haven't been able to get you off my mind. I've been getting Joshua to look into where you might be. I've been going around chasing down every possible lead. But that's why I'm so happy to finally be able to see you again like this. But... Oh, I get it now. You're lying, aren't you? Really? Oh, that's just a cover for the fact that you're trying to capture me. What? Sorry to disappoint you, but I only know about as much as Joshua does about Ouroboros. Even if you catch me, you're not going to get anything useful out of me. Even if I did know lots of dirty secrets, I wouldn't tell you. I bet you feel rather stupid for wasting your time now. Wait a second, that's not... Or are you going to try your luck anyway? You sure brought a lot of familiar faces for backup.
Yeah, we sure got a fat group back here, man. Starting to run out of food.
Even I might have trouble taking on this many people at once.
She still got her big scythe that she keeps somewhere.
But I'm confident I'll leave at least a few of you headless for him, and I end up beaten. Ren?
You gotta be kidding me.
What are we supposed to do, Cheryl? Don't ask me. This doesn't look good.
Put her back in the crystal!
Who is this small, sassy child?
Say it, Reese.
Well, I think I know who you are now. Ouroboros Enforcer number 15, the Angel of Slaughter, correct? You certainly do know me. I don't know you, though. Are you a knight of the church? Yes, I'm Reese Argent, Squire. And while I may not be very familiar with your circumstances, would it hurt you to behave less like a self-centered child? Excuse Excuse me, just call me a self-centered child. From what I've heard, your intelligence and deductive reasoning have few peers. That led to you joining Ouroboros, obtaining both the current rank and abilities you have now. So unless I'm wrong, I find it very hard to believe you haven't already figured out that this isn't a trap we've set to capture you.
She's just in huge, massive, mega denial, Reese.
And yet you still expect us to waste our time and humor your little temper tantrum. So yes, I did call you a self-centered child. Reese? Small child, big size. Damn, she doesn't mince words. My, you're a brave one, aren't you, miss? Did I hear a lowly squire like you trying to provoke an enforcer like me? You must really want to end up splattered all over the floor. I could say the same to you. I have no idea why everyone else here regards you favorably, but I, for one, have no interest in being friends with someone from Ouroboros. So if a battle is what you want, I will be more than happy to oblige. Oh no, stop! No! Stop escalating! Reese! A Templar sword, huh? Those could certainly be a rude awakening in the right hands. Of course, everyone else who's ever tried to challenge me with one ended up being quite predictable after a while. Before long, they were all begging me for mercy, like pigs about to be slaughtered. It was ever so pitiful. T, I can't wait to hear you do the same. Ren? No! Do you actually want to fight, or do you only intend to stand around trying to sound threatening? I suppose that is enough talking. Come on, you two! Both of you, stop it! Stop
it! Dude, finally, yes! Tina did something! She did the little, she's like that little puppy that was puts the hands up, it's like, stop fighting! Yes, I was thinking like, dude, Tina, we literally went through a whole painful arc with your mom about you talking to her, right? You haven't said a fucking thing yet. Okay, good, here we go.
Tina? Hey.
Wait a sec.
Why are the two of you so desperate to try and fight when you know you don't really want to? Ren, you were trying to make it sound like you don't care about Estelle and Joshua, but deep down you're happy to see them again, and you know it. And Reese, you've already realized that Ren's not actually a bad person. It doesn't matter that she's from Ouroboros, you big meanie. Well, I'm happy. Of course I'm not. Why would I possibly... Shut up! Why did you look so happy when I still hugged you? Up until the moment you realized this was all real, you acted like it was the best dream you've ever had. And now you're saying you don't want to talk to them? That you don't want to see them? Hold on a minute, Tina. That's not true at all! That's not true at all, so just admit it! Sweetie.
I swear, she just cut my life short about 10 years. The hell is she thinking?
Look at you, honestly. Thought you were a year older than me, you know? Here you are, crying away. You're setting a very good example. I can't help it. What am I supposed to do? You guys finally see each other again. And all you do is end up fighting. It's sad.
Oh.
Hey! What are you crying for? Why did you have to... You know the answer to that already, Ren. It's because she likes you. She does? Hey, Ren. I know we still got our differences, but how about we put all that aside and call a truce for now? A truce? Because I'm sure you can tell we're in the middle of a really messy situation right now. And however you got here, you've ended up being dragged right into it with us. I'd say it's all in our best interest to work together. At least until we get out of here anyway. What do you say?
That's certainly true. There's still plenty we don't know about our predicament. Having someone with your intellect on our side may well help us to fill in the remaining blanks. In fact, I would greatly welcome your assistance.
Yeah, I'm with the Colonel.
I'm not a colonel, Estelle, you fucking get it right!
Regardless, I think it will be in your best interest to work with us too. Cooperating will allow you to gather information more efficiently, as well as make it easier for you to ensure your own safety.
That's true. It's obvious that wherever we are, it's somewhere abnormal. So it goes without saying that having me around would be a big help to all of you. Alright, out of respect for T's bravery, I'll spare you all this time. Fill me in on exactly what's going on here. Oh,
Thanks, Ren.
Just so we're clear, I haven't decided whether I'm going to work with you or not yet. All I'm promising is to listen to your explanation of what's happening. Then I'll decide if I'll help.
Whatever, baby.
I see. I think I've got a pretty good idea of what's going on now. Whoever chose this place's name could have picked a better one, could they? What?
Have you figured something out that we hadn't?
Possibly. I'm still not completely certain yet. But I'm relatively confident in my theory after hearing the Colonel's story, though.
Me? The fact that he has his outfit on?
My experience was the same as everyone else's. Ending up here after being surrounded by a sudden white light. But you say you weren't wearing your uniform when it happened to you, right, Colonel?
How many times was whatever? Well, whatever. I wasn't. As I explained to everyone when I first arrived, I was wearing a shirt and slacks, as I do every other day at work.
Right, just checking. So then, tell me something. Would you say you have a quite strong emotional attachment to that uniform?
Pardon?
Oh, that's a definite yes. It's a symbol of your past. The past you can't quite move on from, even though you need to. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
Richard.
So surprised you feel that way from my perspective.
And lo and behold, the moment you appeared in this world, you were wearing that very same uniform again. Whatever do you think that could mean?
That would mean when I arrived here, my attachment to that past ended up being manifested as reality. In other words, this world is capable of changing based on people's thoughts.
Oh, now it makes sense.
Not to me, it doesn't. Can you explain it in slightly less complicated terms for the rest of us? It's actually a really simple thing. You remember how Luciola used a gospel to make you experience a dream, right? Right. The dreams we saw were different depending on what we wanted to see, too. Of course, unlike that, this isn't a dream, but the concept is basically the same. Anyway, just like Luciola's dream world, this world changes depending on what the people inside it want. It also happens to recreate places that exist in their memories, too. It all falls into place nicely once you simplify it, doesn't it?
So it does.
It explains the monuments we've encountered and how the doors work, too. Still, while that explanation may explain the context of this world, I find it hard to believe that any of us would desire the predicament we found ourselves in. Oh, I don't disagree. We're not the only ones here, though, are we? Oh. So in other words, many of the contents of this world exist because of us, but its overall structure is the result of someone else within it. From what I can gather, yes. What exactly is making all of this possible is the part I'm still puzzling over. Making people's wishes reality was the purpose of the Oriole, but now that it's been lost, I can't think of anything else capable of doing the same. I think it's easy for all of us to point the fingers at who wished for this world to behave the way it does, at the very least. The Lord of Phantasma. Exactly. Based on everything that's been said, they weren't in this world originally. That was just the ghosts you've encountered. Until the Lord of Phantasma, she possibly watched over this place or this garden here. But then they showed up, stole her power, and started remaking the world according to their own whims.
Right out here literally solving the whole plot.
The result is what we're stuck in right now. Well, what do you think? Oh, wow! Damn, feels like you just popped your head in and solved all these crazy mysteries like they were nothing.
It's certainly impressive. Even I hadn't been able to do quite that much.
You really are a genius, Ren.
I'm sure you could have worked this much out if you really put your mind to it, Joshua. Unless this still stupidity is actually contagious and rubbed off on you. Well, that's not very nice.
I'm sure that's not the case.
Dearie me. Either way, it sounds like the Lord of Phantasma person likes games just as much as I did. And without me, I don't know if you'll be able to beat them. So I suppose I better lend you all a hand. Hope you're all very grateful. Yeah, sure. It's nice to have a cutie like you on board, Red. Yeah, especially when you're not trying to murder me. But even that's kind of cute, too. Well, now that that's settled, it's time to use that cube to take us back to the 5th place so we can move on. Now we've gotten closer to working out what's going on, we should be able to move on to the next part of the game board now. I'm guessing our opponents are ready to make their next move, too. Someone's confident. Still, have it your way. It's not as though we have any other option other than to move or press on. I'm expecting we'll encounter the devil at the end of this plane just like we have at all the others. We should only move on when we're sure we can handle it. I could really do without the extra trouble. Then again, I am kind of curious what these devils are like in reality. Would you like to come and have a look with me, Tita? I'm not sure the two of us going will be such a good idea. Aw, she was so opposed to being with us earlier, but look at her now.
Yeah, I'm really glad she came around. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to her while we're in here, too.
Yeah.
Well, this is a significant turn of events. Holy mother of 119, Batman. Leave it to Ren. Has low stamina, but incredible art's not limited by lines. Stamina meaning her HP? I mean, it's not as little as fucking Tita. What is her damage output? Pretty fucking good. Wow. Oh, sassy child. Was not expecting to get you in my party, or for you to show up in this game at all. Why does she only have chain 2? How the fuck do you have only chain 2, Ren? Calamity Throw and Blood Circle 2. And then Renade. Cuts through enemy ranks, taking the lives of foes. KO 50%? Dope. That's probably her crazy super that she's used on us in the last few boss fights. Ren, what are you doing all the way in the back? You get your little booty patootie up here, girl.
No, I don't want it.
What do her ornaments look like? Of course, everything is... She's already level 3 and everything. Oh my... What the... No, dude. Oh my god, she's crazy. Holy shit, she's fucking nuts. Absorb? Septian Vein, Emerald Gem. Damn, she's... Death. Cool. Enforcer size, said to be able to claim 9 lives at once.
Annalise? What are you doing? Well, you heard what Ren said earlier, right? About this world changes as a result of what people inside decided want. Yeah, but what does that have to do with this? She's just been trying to wish a stuffed toy into existence with the power of her mind. Hey, I'm trying to concentrate here, damn it! Can you be a little more quiet? Should I go with a fluffy beady-eyed palm? Oh, maybe a nice silky bear or a super soft panda. Yeah, there's so many wonderful choices. I can't decide what to go with. Concentrate. You can't even decide what you want. Just focus on one of them and see how that goes up before getting greedy. I'll show you all.
She's like shaking too.
I'm gonna do it, damn it all. She looks happy enough just daydream without the gospel to make her dreams come true. Trust Annalise to cook up an idea like this. She might come across as silly to some, but I can't help but be impressed by her boundless optimism.
Oh, wow, interesting. With Ren, she can get Sepith gain and EXP gain. That's pretty damn good. Oh, and with Richard, you get a 2%, well, only 2% battle CP recovery. 2%, that's so little. Oh, this crap about how Phantasma was made up is giving me a headache. Doesn't take a genius figure out just how strong the fiends in it are getting the farther we go. Gonna have to get a hell of a lot stronger if we want to stand a chance against them.
If the world we're in really does change the result of our thoughts, we're going to need more than just physical strength in the battles ahead. We're going to need mental strength too.
It is an interesting concept, I must say. Who would have thought this world changes in accordance to the thoughts and desires of those within? If what Bren was saying about discovering, that being one of the conditions to moving on to the 6th plane is true, then we must be reaching the end of this particular plane.
What are you guys doing here?
We're just talking about Ren.
The two of you have been trying to find her ever since you left the burrow, right? Yeah, I don't feel like we got to talk to her properly back at the Axis Pillar. There's something I really want to tell her, too. And we're not going to be satisfied until I've done it. He still looks like she's doing okay. So I think the best thing to do for now is keep watching over her and see what happens.
That might be for the best, yeah. At the end of the day, she needs to be the one who chooses what to do. Nothing good's going to come from pushing her to make the call any faster. I just hope that ending up here with us and everyone else has a positive effect on her. But all we can really do is wait and see, huh?
Yes, I think you're right.
Better off just keeping watch over Ren for the time being. At the end of the day, yeah, nothing good, blah, 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 okay.
I'm sure it's going to be easy to come to an understanding with Ren after all she's been through. But you know what? For sure it's not going to be easy. If anyone could do it, it's you and Joshua, Estelle. The bond between the two of you is so strong that I'm not sure there's anything you couldn't do together. Aww. Thanks, Chloe. I hope you're right. It's amazing to think that this world is where people's thoughts become a reality, even after all we've been through so far. I still find myself doubting that it could even be possible, but it certainly makes sense. Still, if we assume that everything that's happened so far has gone according to plan for the Lord of Phantasma, I think it's about time we start trying to change that,
I can't deny there's still part of me that refuses to move on from the past. Sooner or later, I'll have to completely put it behind me and move on.
Something up, Colonel?
No, nothing major, no. I was just lost in thought. In any case, I heard rumors about how intelligent young Ren was. Having spoken with her personally, however, they may have been underselling her. Almost wish I could hire her to work at RNA research. She'd be quite the asset. Seems like the situation we're in is even more severe than I feared. We discovered a number of rules that govern this world, all implemented by the Lord of Phantasma. But what if they create a rule that dictates we can't actually leave this world? That's a good point.
But guess what? I've had a brooch exactly the ones we bought a while back there. Jewel in the middle was red though. Oh, you're so lucky. They're all sold out of those in the shop in Gransel. I really wanted a red one too. I know. Why don't we go shopping trip together sometime then? We can go to somewhere really far away. You like the eastern corner in Calvar, that's for sure. You can spend a whole day shopping there and never feel bored. Really? I wonder what kind of cute accessories they'd have there. Oh yeah, let me tell you about the pendant I bought a while back. Looks like they're back to good times in no time. What? Really? Come on, see it now.
Duh.
There are loads of big shops at Empire too. I found a huge stuffed bear in one of them a while back. It was as big as a grown man. What, really?
Funny. Just that someone over here looking after Kevin.
Seems to be sleeping soundly. He's getting stabilized a lot better before. He still have a small fever, but something worth freaking out about. A little fever never hurt anybody.
All right, you guys did recommend that I go revisit Potter Motter with her in my party, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, I do have the card that governs fate now. For the sun door here. That was the Destiny. It's actually I think it's actually an accessory. Yeah, Destiny card. The final trump card. Trust your fate to this. Is that the last sun door? Oh no, that's sun door 4. One more. We'll fuck around with that later.
Powder money!
Just chilling there.
Are you okay? Can you hear me? So you can't. Oh no. Is there some kind of problem in his orbital engines? It looks that way. But that's because he's damaged and this world's power is rendered him unable to move. I don't know. Still, let's let him sleep for now. He'll wake up eventually. I'm sure of that much. How can you be so sure? Because he's my papa as a mama rolled to 1, of course. He always comes flying when he knows I need it. This time won't be any different. I see. And let's get going then, shall we? Maybe we'll end up running into something that'll help us get him moving somewhere in Phantasma too. Yep.
Okie dokie. All right, moving on. Oh, looks like we're not quite done with this area yet.
We are both empty. Yes, we are.
So he gets basically, he just keeps his turn like many times before the enemy can act. Attack with furious slashes. Launch a deadly wheel in a small area. Sheath for a deadly attack. 30% chance of feint. Yeah. Okay, and Ren. Calamity Throw. Throws her scythe, running foes in his path. KO 10%. And then Blood Circle. Spinning attack that hits foes in a wide area. Also 10%. Boom. What the fuck? What? And then he literally gave him another turn immediately after that. Oh. I was literally like, I don't know, it looks like his turn things are normal. Oh. How's this bitch so fast? Oh, another Star Door. Breach me, the playful minstrel and his closest ally against the beast that they seek to overcome. The playful minstrel? Oh, I'm guessing it must be Reese and Kevin? Emerald Bracelet. You're the sister here. Does thou shall not steal reunite bells? Shut up, Mr. Chess. Prevents move and speed down. Cool. What if that works with if there's anyone's skills or something that would help with that? What the fuck, dude? Again. All right, do it again. What the fuck? He's still going. What's going on? What is going on? Why does he have so many turns? Spin to win. Do it again. Boom. Yeah, it's funny. It's specifically his crafts that are crazy. If I attack with him, he doesn't get his turn as soon. Gerardino. 26 out of 36. She sighed in a way that was half frustrated, half disappointed. She never cared about money. Why would he try to win an argument with it? She could only say quietly in her mind, my husband is an idiot. Empty. Someone must have taken the chest phrase that used to be here. 5 out of 12. Certainly. Come on in. Hideko would listen to anything Sato had to say, but no one could know the horrible fate that awaited Hideko this day. Unless you already happened to read ahead of those messages from now. But it doesn't matter because you read them out of order, so you have no idea what the fuck is going on. All right, I assume this is going to be the end of this plane here.
Oh! Is that our exit out of this plane? Doesn't look like there's anything standing between us and it either. Time to make a dash for the... Wait.
Suddenly...
What's up? I can smell the distinctive scent of the underworld, and it grows stronger by the second. What?
Suddenly, again.
Are we gonna get surrounded by magic circles then? No, this isn't going to come from a circle, but a square! It's coming from above.
Suddenly, for the third time. Spooters! Demon spooters!
What?
Spiders! I hate spiders!
Aw, how cute. They're trying so hard to be intimidating for us, aren't they? These are the 3 gluttonous Arachne sisters, kin of the 77 devils featured in the Testaments.
They're not just some generic spiders, okay?
They weave nightmares and consume the souls of those who wander into their labyrinth. This is what real devils are like, huh? Sure look the part, but they're not gonna be enough to stop us. Let's get nasty. Right.
Let's get dangerous. Oh, interesting. They actually are different. They have the same health. Eldest of the 3 Arachne sisters causes status with her cold stare. Second of the 3 Arachne sisters calls for aid when hurt and screams on death. And then youngest of the 3 sisters sets an evil storm on foes and lowers their stats. I think I might want to start with you. Let's make this bitch even faster. Get him, Estelle. The wheel of the sky keeps on turning. Don't stop. Don't fucking stop. She goes Shazam. Sick, do it again. Fucking do it again. Dead. Don't stop doing it. Can't stop stabbing. Do it again. I said do it again. I'm so sick of you. You need to be gone, demon spider. Now your turn. Fucking so ridiculous, dude. Look at this shit. This bitch healed himself. What a fucker. I'm gonna heal myself too. What the fuck? Oh, I ran out of CP. You're so lucky. The spider's so baffled by what's going on. Somebody! Save me! Save me! Save me, this crazy man! Don't stop! Stop healing yourself, bro! Come on! Come on, man! I need any chance I can get here! I am the storm that... Oh my god! Can I cut this guy in half? Arachne Sigma, mother of the Arachne sisters, calls for aid when injured, drains vitality when angered. Oh goody. Let's do some more. My turn, my turn.
It's been your turn, bro.
Yeah, come on.
But not enough. Ah! Submit. Oh, that sucks.
Good to go.
That's what these items are for. Die! Oh, you are such a cock. Stupid spider asshole. Bro, what the? Why are you spamming it? He says as I'm doing the same thing. This thing's almost back to full health. What an asshole. Finish this dumb spider, Richard. Fuck it. Fuck you, spider. I do not feel bad about cheesing that bitch at all. It was not easy, okay? He kept sucking up my health and then healing himself a fuck ton. Oh, now Riesler finally has chain 3.
Fuck! What was up with that last one? That was so unfair. Kept sucking up my energy. That must have been Sigma, the three sisters' mother. And even she was not able to stop us, thankfully.
Ooh.
What?
Is that another six? That's a really shiny looking one.
That looks like...
This one looks really different though.
Another sealing stone, huh? I also figured Ren's was gonna be the last. Huh, so I was in a priest stone like that when you found me too? I feel like a princess in a fairy tale. You were kind of like a little princess, actually. I think this one may actually be different. The other stones had a strange sense of warmth when you held them. Not so for this one. Really? Is it because it has something bad in it? No, instead of the usual warmth, it seems to have a cool, almost divine feel to it. Almost as if it might contain the goddess herself within.
Heh, sharp as usual. Who is it? Is it not Louvet? Or Phantasma? Not Louvet!
He's here.
See, even Red knows who it is.
Who is that? Who could it possibly be? So you decided to show your face again, did you?
Haha. The priest is still unconscious, I see. Which is a shame. I was rather surprised to find out that he can only use his stigma's power against heretics. Even power of that magnitude is meaningless if it's so limited, has such repercussions. I almost pity him.
Louvet, what are you doing? doing? Hey, it's me, Ren!
To tell you the truth, I wasn't expecting you to reach this point so quickly. Your final piece is inordinately capable.
Oh, might you be referring to me?
Thanks to you, I ended up having to make my appearance sooner than I was expecting. I suppose I should have expected no less from the host of Granso's finest tea party.
Tea, that's very true.
Regardless, I came to fulfill a duty, and fulfill it I shall. Think of that stone as a gift for gathering all the pieces scattered throughout Phantasma. It is not an additional piece, but a rule book of sorts that you may find beneficial.
A rule book? That certainly explains why it feels different compared to the others. Could this mean that you're finally ready to face us head on rather than continuously taunting us?
Whether that time comes is entirely to you. For now, all I will say is this. On the next game board, all of you will find yourself face to face with a number of trials to overcome.
He's escaping again. Wait a damn minute! Is that all you gotta say? What kind of trials?
A variety in all shapes and sizes. Even I will be one of them.
You? Really now?
I eagerly anticipate seeing whether you are able to overcome them all and make it to me. Don't disappoint me now.
Oh. It's almost as if he can't help but try to taunt us. He stays just long enough to say something cryptic and then leaves before elaborating every single time. Oh, I just love those types. Is something wrong, Estelle? Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, we might have got nothing but cryptic teasers out of him. But we do have a new ceiling stone to unlock. I think we should head back to the garden and get to it. I agree. I'm quite curious as to just what this rulebook is as well.
Oh my god, guys, seriously, run out of room here. Is this gonna be the spirit that's been talking to us or some shit?
The way it glows is pretty different compared to all the other ceiling stones.
You're right. I wonder what's going to appear out of it.
Chloe?
Something wrong?
No, it's just the light radiating from it feels somehow nostalgic. Huh? That comes as no surprise.
It's gonna be the ghost. Is it gonna be like her ancestor like I thought it was? Woo! Behold! So with the purple hair, I think I might be on the money with something here.
It's her. What?
She looks like...
I'm so glad I can finally communicate with you like this. I wonder how many hundreds of years it's been since I was able to last hold a true conversation. Your Highness, wait. You aren't, are you? It's a pleasure to have a chance to meet one of my own descendants. And allow me to extend a hand of welcome to all of you, visitors to my garden. My name is Celeste.
Fucking called it, bitch! Called it! Fucking called it! I knew it. I fucking demon knew it. Yep, it literally was the person I thought it was. The descendant whose name we took in the puzzle on the aboard the Oriole or the Flying City.
Celestiausles.
Ha ha ha! It was you. Da da da. End of chapter. Cool. I fucking knew it, man. Call that. I'm proud of myself, all right? Maybe it wasn't that hard to figure out, but just saying. I'm so proud of myself, okay? I earned this. Cool. Definitely seems like we're making progress here. I do actually wonder if Ren is the last party member character. I'll gotta have a ceiling stone at this point, you know? We do still have quite a few doors we've yet to find, though. Quite a few star doors, specifically. And then, like, one moon door and one sun door, I think. I don't know exactly how many chapters are going to be in this game. If I had to guess, it's probably like 8. But I assume that Kevin will probably make a return next episode. I will say, I kind of actually felt that Ren was a little underwhelming. I wasn't super impressed with her moves. Maybe she gets some better ones later, but her current ones are kind of not that great. I think Agate and Joshua were feeling better, honestly, overall. I mean, Richard is fucking crazy. I mean, he just keep attacking. The only problem with Richard is he doesn't really have any like huge area smashing attacks, but I guess a single boss, you could just like spam like so much damage on him, so. But anyway, guys, I think this is a good spot to end things here for now. I hope you all enjoy this episode. If you did, please feel like and a favorite and subscribe for already become a picky penguin aboard the Estelle, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.